Have you ever thought about writing a book, a memoir maybe, a novel, a book of poems, anything? Have you ever journaled? I'm not good at any of those. I've attempted to write a book a number of times and I've never gotten past 1 or 2 pages. And recently I decided, boy, I've got a great life story in me. It's going to be a memoir worth reading about. And I've got an outline and everything from age 0 until the last week of all the major events in my life that somehow I'm going to connect and tie together and make into a fascinating story. A number of people have told me I should do it. I've thought maybe I should do it. I kind of want to do it. I think it would be cool. Haven't had any luck yet. I've gotten a few pages into it and each time I just trash it out. It doesn't come off very well. And it's very, very hard for me to discipline myself, even to sit down the half dozen times I've attempted it. But I'm going to read a story tonight. It's by one of my favorite authors, Charles Bukowski, a man who really didn't set out to be a great writer. And I think he was. He just was a writer. This book is called Sifting Through the Madness for the Word, the Line, the Way. And it's the first little story or poem, if you want to call it, in the book. It's called So You Want to Be a Writer. If it doesn't come bursting out of you, in spite of everything, don't do it. Unless it comes unasked out of your heart and your mind and your mouth and your gut, don't do it. If you have to sit for hours staring at your computer screen or hunched over your typewriter, searching for words, don't do it. If you're doing it for money or fame, don't do it. If you're doing it because you want women in your bed, don't do it. If you have to sit there and rewrite it again and again, don't do it. If it's hard work just thinking about doing it, don't do it. If you're trying to write like somebody else, forget about it. If you have to wait for it to roar out of you, then wait patiently. If it never does roar out of you, do something else. If you have to read it to your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your parents or anybody at all, you're not ready. Don't be like so many writers. Don't be like so many thousands of people who call themselves writers. Don't be dull and boring and pretentious. Don't be consumed with self-love. The libraries of the world have yawned themselves to sleep over your kind. Don't add to that. Unless it comes out of your soul like a rocket. Unless being still would drive you to madness or suicide or murder, don't do it. Unless the sun inside you is burning your gut, don't do it. When it is truly time and you have been chosen, it will do it by itself, and it will keep on doing it until you die or it dies in you. There is no other way, and there never was.